Hey everybody, this is on my phone. I haven't done one of these on my phone in a long time, but it's a much more interesting background than my white wall at home. So I thought I would leave a couple of announcements on here for events that are coming up very, very soon. Yeah, let's just stick to announcements. I'll update you on my study mess in the next video. So let's do that. 2 announcements! I'll do them in chronological order. Next week on the 17th to 20th is Women in Language. It is a completely online conference. The speakers are all women, but men are encouraged to attend if they want to, so you can sign up. You don't have to just be a woman to sign up, but it's all women speakers in different parts of the language world. It's the 3rd year it's running, and actually the podcast episode for Geopat's Language that I just put out yesterday is an interview with Kirsten Cable, which is one of the 3 founders of Women in Language event. So do check that out. It's amazing, and you will see me in the chat rooms if you end up attending, which I hope that you at least think about, or I'll just do it. How cool is that tree? I love the stuff going up and down it. Love nature. Love nature. Okay, second announcement is a very personal favorite one of mine. It is International Podcast Day on September 30th at 7 p.m. My time in Germany, which is, hold on, I have to change hands. This is difficult. 7 o'clock my time in Germany, which is 6 o'clock in London. It's 1 o'clock in Hong Kong, 1 a.m. the next day in Hong Kong, October 1st, I guess that is. And let's go backwards in time. I'm doing time zones very funky right now because I just spent an hour and a half in that gym back there and then 15 minutes in the sauna, and I am brain dead, but somewhat relaxed for me anyway. Anyway, as soon as these people pass, I want to show you some graffiti that's behind me. Berlin is such a graffiti place. It's pretty amazing. I thought that Valencia in Spain was, but wow, no, this is something. What was I telling you? The time periods. Okay, right. So September 30th, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the US, which if you go back, I believe is 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So here's some of the graffiti. Should I walk down this way? I don't know if I can walk this way and have you see the graffiti like this. Anyway, so that is when I am leading a language learning, I think you get the idea with the graffiti. I've got to go to the grocery store. Anyway, I'm leading a group of language learning podcasters. That's how popular this has gotten. Now, these are not people that are necessarily teaching languages. Actually, I don't think any of them are teaching languages. Some of them are language coaches, and I don't want to tell you too much about what they do, but you might be familiar with them. So we've got Kirsten Cable from The Fluent Show, we've got Chanel from Chanel's Language Learning Journey podcast, and we've got Azrin from Azrin the Language Nerd, and he's got YouTube and podcasts and all kinds of content and in-person groups when there were in-person groups, and I'm sure he'll go back to that later. So those are the 3 people, and I'm going to be interviewing them and, you know, probably putting my 2 cents in about Geopat's Language as well. But mostly I want to take a back seat and just be poultry and just let the language learning, podcasting, beer and burger. I haven't been to this place yet. Anyway, so I just wanted to share that. So just to be clear, it's International Podcast Day. It's the language learning podcast segment, and I'll put the link down in the comment area, not in the comment area, in the information about this video below. And yeah, it'll be great. The chat room's generally very, very, very talkative, very friendly and very talkative during all of the International Podcast Day events. So if you'd like to join us and ask some questions or leave some comments, just pop in and say hi. It'd be so amazing to see you there. I know this channel has been on and off the past few months, but I really, yeah, I want it to get a little bit better than that. That was awkward. See, look, there's just graffiti everywhere. And it's mostly text, so to be quite honest with you, my graffiti game hasn't been that great here because as far as capturing, not creating, because I do tend to like pictures of people and things, and I'm sure the text has its own meaning and I'm not dissing it, it's just not my jam. So that's it. So those are the two events I wanted to tell you about. So again, this is, Saturday 12th, Saturday, September 12th. So starting 17th. But tickets are on sale for Women in Language, and International Podcast Day on September 30th is free. And don't just look at our language learning panel. By all means, if you're interested in podcasting or different cultures and things around the world, check out the whole lineup. They do it for 24 hours, so they get people from all over the globe, which is a brilliant way to do it. So hurrah to Dave and Steve Lee for putting this together again. They've been doing it for a number of years. Anyway, thank you. I hope to see you in the chat room on September 30th. Tschüss! Oh, let's get some German in this, shall we? Okay, tschüss.